so cute. Moment of truth. All of YouTube is watching you. It's a very discouraging day, if I'm being completely honest, and this is all we have. We have to make it work. Hi, Flossie. Hi, Philip. Okay, we have some brand new little baby kittens in here. They're about, how old did you say, Emma? They're a little, yeah, maybe close to 2 weeks. So I have one out here and he's very unhappy at the moment, but he's so cute. He's very unhappy though, so I'm gonna put him back. I'm done at the sheep barn and we're gonna get these guys turned out. Hi! Hi, Rosie. Yeah, good morning. Hi. Well, hello dear. Aren't you a cute little kitty? Okay, everybody, an official welcome back to Todd Family Farm. Today is Monday, start of another week. Today, I'm not sure what all we're going to be doing, but one of the things that we do need to do is work on the Silverado because the brake line, one of the brake lines busted on that, so now it doesn't have any brakes. So we are going to have to work on that at some point today, and I'm not sure what else. So we shall see. Here we go. Good morning, Thomas. Morning, Clipsy. Hey, Bilbo. Looks like comfortable scratch you're getting there. Well, I was right. We're going to be working on the Silverado. Yeah, I guess I was. Okay, everybody, so we worked on the Silverado a little bit. Thought it was a brake line leaking, but we searched for a leak in the brake line and we couldn't find one anywhere. So we did a little bit of research and we think the master cylinder is bad and that we're gonna have to replace either just the master cylinder or the master cylinder and the booster. So we are working on getting that figured out, like where we can get it or how difficult it's going to be. So Dad's making some phone calls about that, and we are going to get the 8-row head hooked up and pulled out of the machine shed, and we're going to hook the 8-row head up to the combine and make sure that it is running good before harvest. So we're kind of starting to get a little bit starting to get some preparations for harvest made, which is really nice. So here's the 8-row head. We've never really ran it with the combine before. We hooked it up to get it off the trailer when it first came in and ran it just a little bit, and it had some of the choppers was plugged up. So we have a couple little things to get figured out before it's ready to go for harvest. So that's our next job for today. Here we go. Okay, here she is. You can see here, this is where the combine hooks up to it, and the previous owner, this area is a little bit rough. You can see right here is roughed up on both sides, and then right here, we don't really know exactly what happened, but it looks like it's bent and then somebody cut it off, so that's definitely going to need some work. So, working on taking that off. No, that one's off. we turned it upside down and mounted it so that it would hold steady for us as we're beating it back into shape. So now we're heating it so we can get it back into shape a lot easier. Okay, we have been working on it. Been working back here a lot. If you saw, these pieces were all bent up and did not look good at all, but we got those straightened out. They look a lot better. This piece right here is looking so much better from what it was. Somebody cut this off. We have no idea why, but that's the only part that's wrong with that now. And then up front here, been working on getting this row unplugged, and we think something might be bent in there, but we need it to be on the combine to run the head now. So we're going to get the combine hook, get it out and hook it up to the head. Yeah, you're looking good. Okay, the moment of truth. Okay, now we have to hook up the PTO and the hydraulics, then we should be good. Yeah, but this is heavy. Okay, this is a 1 point, or it's just all the hydraulics are on one thing. So you take this, hook it into here, and then latch it, and that hooks everything up. Oh man. No, that doesn't help. No, because I can't get the thing. Yeah, it does.
I'll take that. That was a valiant effort. We're gonna have a spot. You pop that side of there.
Okay, we got the hydraulics and one PTO hooked up. There is 2 PTO shafts on this head. So we'll see how the duo is getting along over here.
You got it? Push.
Oh, push. Come on, use your muscles.
Look.
You want me to try?
You got the...
All of YouTube is watching you.
I'm gonna come over here and try to hook it up again.
Okay, we are up here for a lunch break, so we got fresh garden tomato sandwiches. One of the most delicious summertime sandwiches, right up there with a fresh garden cucumber sandwich. It's the same thing as a cucumber sandwich, just got mayonnaise, salt, pepper, and tomato instead of cucumber. Then we have refrigerator pickles. So if you don't know what refrigerator pickles are, they are delicious cucumbers put in pickle juice, but they're not canned, they're just put in the fridge. So they don't last as long, which is really sad, but they're like so good and crunchy and they're delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you pointing that towards me? Because you were standing behind the refrigerator pickles and everybody wants to see you.
Very good.
I'm so welcome in here at lunch. Okay, Dad is up there. We got the head hooked up to the combine, and he's having to do a lot of research in the manual. So Dad's doing a bunch of research in the manual and to just kind of get figured out what we need to do, and we're eating lunch. Okay, we're taking a little break from the corn head, and the next job for today is to get these potatoes put in the root cellar. So these are our potatoes that we harvested this year. There's our red potatoes, so we are going to get them put in storage for the year. Good morning, everybody. It is now Tuesday. It is the next day. I recorded some yesterday. Yesterday was a very discouraging day, if I'm being completely honest, and that's just the reality of it. So we basically redid like the entire hookup area of this corn head once we pulled it out. But we got it hooked up, and when we bought this last winter, this row here was packed full of corn stalks, but it was the winter time, so we didn't worry about it then. We put it away. We bought this online, so we didn't get a look at it in person before we bought it. So we spent a lot of yesterday morning getting this unplugged, then we hooked it up to the combine and tried to run it. And when we did that, we realized that it was a lot worse than just being plugged up. If you look at it here, you can tell that this whole row is a lot lower than this row, and it's a lot closer too. So this whole row is like messed up. We don't know what happened, if a tree fell on it or if they somehow knocked it off the cart. We don't know how they managed to do this, but it was very discouraging, as you can imagine, because that is gonna be, we still don't know how we're gonna do it, but Dad's gonna be calling some people to try and get this thing figured out. And we put it on, I think I might have showed you, we put it on a hydraulic jack this morning and tried to jack it up, and that picked it up just a little bit, but it's not just up and down, it's side to side too. So it's definitely difficult, and it's very disappointing to get this, and it just, like the previous owners, didn't know what they were doing or didn't care what they were doing, or I don't know, but they were rough on equipment. But we're trying to get it back up in good shape like it needs to be before harvest, because like this is all we have to make it work. So we'll see. We're gonna keep working on it. We were told when we bought this that there's nothing wrong with it except like the sides had been welded a little bit. So yeah, we'll see. Dad's on the phone now. We'll see what he figures out.
Andy, are you familiar with service and all?
We're on the phone with the second place. Okay, everybody, it is now a different day, but I needed to end the video, so here I am, out here again to end the video, because I always forget to record an outro while on the day that I've recorded the video. But anyways, I'm afraid now I'm kind of leaving you guys on a dead end, leaving you hanging with this video, because you guys are going to have to stay tuned to the next video when the parts get here. Like I said, that whole row unit was bent, so we're going to have to replace that entire thing. Things end up getting a little bit more complicated than what we were hoping for, but you know, that's the way things go. What doesn't get complicated? And so we're going to be tearing into that in the next video. So stay tuned, and hopefully we'll be able to get the corn head up and running in time for harvest. So stay tuned for the next video. As always, thank you so much for watching. All of your support really means a lot to us, and we love hearing from you in the comments. So be sure to leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. It means so much to us, and thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.